ending, Sam ended his relationship with Caitriona Balfe after learning she had cheated on him. Sam Heughan wasn't one to get too worked up over the news. He'd spent more than a decade in the entertainment industry, where scandal, gossip, and backstabbing were a daily staple. But that day, everything changed. The phone rang at 2 a.m. Sam was an early bird, but his intuition woke him up, his heart pounding for no apparent reason. The message was from a mutual friend. "I don't know how to say this, but Jamie and Kate, they've been seeing each other for a few months. I thought you should know before it gets out." Sam sat up, his eyes lingering on the words for a long time. His heart clenched, not with anger, but with utter disappointment. Jamie Dornan, his hometown friend. The one who'd stood with him in interviews, who'd said Sam is a brother. Caitriona Balfe. The woman Sam never dared to call his own, but never thought she would belong to anyone else. Part 2, Things Never Said. When Outlander began, both Sam and Kate were new names. Together, they overcame the harsh lights, the cold shooting nights, and the scrutiny from the media. Sam once said, "Kate and I don't need to say it, we understand each other through silence." It's a connection that transcends any conventional love framework. Neither of them has ever confirmed a relationship, but everyone can see the look Sam gives Kate every time she smiles. And Kate's smile has a very small part reserved only for Sam. It's not that Sam has never loved anyone else, and Kate is married. But there's always been something between them, what outsiders call love that's never right at the right time. And then, Jamie Dornan appears. Part 3, An Afternoon in Belfast. The moment that confirmed everything happened at a promotional photo shoot in Belfast. Caitriona showed up with Jamie Dornan, no longer just friends. The handshake, the look, the comfort, it was all a confession without words. Sam was a few meters away. He saw the scene in the rearview mirror of the makeup van. His heart ached so much he couldn't breathe. A few minutes later, Kate approached. She smiled, as if nothing had happened. "Can we talk, Sam?" Sam just shook his head. "No need. Everything is clear." Part 4, The Shocking Announcement. The next day, Sam posted a status on his personal account with more than 5 million followers. Sometimes you realize you don't really know someone, even after sharing almost a decade of your life with them. I choose to cut off all relationships that no longer bring sincerity. My story with Caitriona, this is the end. The whole social network exploded. Outlander fans couldn't believe their eyes. The hashtags #Sam and Kate and #Broken Trust trended globally within hours. 3 days after Sam's shocking announcement, Caitriona Balfe remained silent. Not a single response, not a word of explanation. She only appeared in a television interview in Paris, still wearing her wedding ring, but her eyes more tired than ever. And then, on a gloomy afternoon in London, Kate came to find Sam. He didn't open the door right away. He thought he would never see her again. But then, the thin figure in the doorway, her hair loose in the wind, her eyes, softened his heart. It was still the Caitriona he knew. Still the woman he loved. He opened the door. "Come in," he said, his voice low and brief. She walked in. Silence. The apartment was filled with pale yellow light, but the air was chilly to the point of fear. "Why, Jamie?" Sam sat down on the chair, arms crossed. Kate stood opposite, not daring to sit. "You want the truth?" she asked. "No. I want to hear something that will make me not hate you." For the first time in years, Caitriona burst into tears. Not scripted tears, not the kind that blurs with acting. These were real tears, the tears of a woman who was conflicted beyond words. "Jamie came to me when I felt empty. You have a wife. I have a husband. But there was never clarity between us, Sam. We lived in a world of ambiguity, like if one of us said anything, it would all fall apart. And you chose to break that with Jamie? No. I didn't choose to. I just let go. Part 3, the unspoken goodbye. The conversation didn't last long. Sam didn't scream. Kate didn't justify. It was like a rift that had existed for too long, just waiting for the right moment to burst. Do you know what hurts the most? Sam said as Kate was about to walk out the door. That you never chose me. Not once. She paused, turning her back to him. If you had chosen me, who would have kept you from your madness? Me, he said, very quietly. But not anymore. The door closed. No hug. No handshake. Just the end, silent and cold. Part 4, Jamie speaks. A few weeks later, Jamie Dornan spoke for the first time about his relationship with Caitriona in an interview with GQ. Kate and I didn't plan this. We were just two people who had fallen and found each other when we were both lost. Sam Heughan is someone I respect a lot, and I'm sorry if it hurt him. The words were short, but they were like a knife that cut deep into Sam's heart. He turned off the screen and walked out onto the balcony, where the lavender pots he had grown with Kate had wilted. I'm sorry if this has hurt him. That half-hearted apology, not enough. Part 5, Days without Kate. Sam returned to the set. He was still professional, still smiling at fans, still posting promotional photos. But those close to him noticed that his eyes had changed, cold, sober, and tired. He cancelled his role in New York. He declined an invitation to the BAFTA Awards. And he started writing a book. Not a novel. A diary. The title was announced 3 months later. What We Are Not, and That's What I Can't Let Go Of.